We are talking rotator cuff today. I am going to give you 4 exercises, and these are my favorite physical therapy exercises that I give to my own physical therapy patients when there's a rotator cuff issue. Now, of course, make sure you have clearance from your doctor, but this generally can really help anyone with a rotator cuff issue, which could include tendinitis, impingement, bursitis in that shoulder itself, or even minor rotator cuff tears, okay? So you will need a TheraBand for this. If you don't have one, I'll put a link below for what I use as a TheraBand, okay? But we're gonna start seated. I'm gonna give you 3 exercises with the TheraBand and then 1 that's gonna be for a stretch for that upper back, which is super important to help take pressure off that rotator cuff. So you're gonna hold the band in both hands and you're gonna bring your elbows next to your sides. I want you to glue the elbows in and you're gonna pull the hands apart and then together, okay? So one thing here is you're gonna notice those elbows wanna creep out, way out here, and I don't want that. I want them to stay completely glued into your ribs. I want you to think about opening up your shoulders across the front, so across the collarbones. And I want you to try to keep that 90-degree angle in your elbows. So we are doing a pure external rotation workout here for the shoulders. I would rather you use a band than to try to use hand weights in this position, okay? That using the hand weights here is not going to do the same thing. It's gonna work something else entirely. It's not a bad exercise, it's just not what I want for your rotator cuff. So make sure that you have a band here. Any resistance will do, whatever feels best to you. Now, for this workout, what I want is for you to do this every day for 30 days. As long as you're not having pain, of course, listen to your body, stop if you need to. But for my own physical therapy clients, I recommend doing something like this every day for 30 days to re-educate and to strengthen the body, okay? So for these, you're gonna do anywhere from 10 to 20 repetitions. So we're getting close. So I'm gonna have you do 1 more here. Nice job. And take a little break. We are going to now bring the band out in front and have your hands just a teeny bit wider. So I put my hands like about 2 steps wider here. Keep your arms totally straight and pull the band apart and then back together. So I'm keeping my elbows straight, like I'm sliding my arms on an invisible table. I'm trying to squeeze my shoulder blades together in the back. So like I said, this helps with many different rotator cuff injuries because what we're trying to do is strengthen those scapular muscles, strengthen the rotator cuff, strengthen the upper back while we stretch across the front. So this is gonna help your posture as well. And you can do this sitting in a chair, no problem. So these first 3 with the band can be done sitting just about anywhere, on a bench, on a chair, on the couch, as long as you can have that posture and sit up nice and tall, okay? Good. And then this as well, you'll do anywhere from 10 to 20 repetitions. It just depends on your strength. So I'm gonna have you do 2 more here. And as you get stronger, you'll be able to do more, okay? And if you can't do as many, just take a break. It's okay. Nice job. Bring that back down. Now, I'm keeping my hands in the same position. I'm resting them on my knees. I'm gonna keep my left hand where it is, and I'm bringing my right hand up and back down. So you'll notice it's a diagonal basically, right? It's like half of the letter Y is what I'm doing. And I'm only bringing it back to body line. So I'm not going behind me. I'm just going to body line. This tends to be harder than the others, and that is okay. And we are gonna do this on both sides. So even though you may just be having pain on one side, it's important that you stay even. Nice job. So after you've done these for that first kind of 30-day period, what I generally tell my clients is we do a progression and we progress to the next set of exercises, but also this is something that can be done a couple days a week just to make sure that you're staying strong in that rotator cuff. Okay, 1 more. Nice job. And then let's switch. So we're gonna do both, like I said. Still sitting up nice and tall. If you don't have a band at home, I just highly recommend that you get one. They are not expensive and they're such great little tools to have around. They take up no space, obviously. You can travel with them very easily. Keep them in your car. And there's just, for these exercises, not a lot of things I can give you as a modification for the band, right? The band is pretty much what you need for these. Nice job. We're gonna do about 3 more of these. So again, same idea, 10 to 20 repetitions, depending on your own strength, and you're trying to keep yourself even on both sides, okay? And back down. Nice job. We're gonna set the band to the side, and I'm gonna have you seated. Now, if you're on the floor, what I would like, ideally, is for you to have your legs straight out in front of you, about mat distance apart, and you're gonna pull the toes back towards you. You can also do this seated. Eventually, I do like this position a little bit more because it's gonna give you more of a stretch, but seated is just fine to start. Other thing to note, this is where I want you eventually, but if you have shoulder pain, I know this might not be comfortable. So if it's not, you're just gonna cross your hands across your chest, okay? But if you can, at some point, have your hands behind your head, elbows wide, sit up tall, and then you're gonna rotate. So you're gonna turn to one side and back to center, and then turn to the other. So you might think, what does this have to do with rotator cuff? Well, we tend to get very tight in that upper back, which leads to a posture of kind of being hunched over, especially if we're hunched over a computer or a steering wheel all day. So this is going to help with that posture and give more space in your shoulder joint for all of those tendons to move without pain, right? So on this one, we're just doing about 10 to 12 repetitions, so a few less. This will be our last one. And then center. Nice job. Arms come down. And you can take a break. Awesome job. So like I said, that is a simple little series of exercises that I like for my clients personally to do every day, at least for the first 30 days. So just come back here. Repeat this as needed to build strength in that upper back and in the rotator cuff, which will help decrease pain over time and help prevent re-injury of that area. Okay? Awesome. I'll see you next time.
Thanks so much for stopping by. Remember, subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified every time a new video comes up. Like and comment on this video and let me know what you thought. You can also always come over to jessicavalantpilates.com to find all the resources I have for living a healthy lifestyle, including full-length workout videos, healthy recipes, and a community I would love for you to be a part of. So I'll see you there.